All right. Black Pop. I'm in the house. I'm in the house once again. You know, I come to bring that flamethrower. You know what I'm saying? I done let too many of you niggas sprout up out there. You know what I'm saying? So now I got to come through with the flamethrower. And when I get done, you niggas gonna look like California and shit out there burning the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put this flamethrower all over you weed growing ass nigga. That's right. Ammonia. Ammonia. Where we at? Right, we looking good. We looking good. All right. I want my moderators to be strict, but don't be too strict. You know what I'm saying? Nigga talking shit, get his ass up off of there. Straight up. We ain't having no dissension. Cause we know how niggas feel, and you gonna have to go where you like it. Cause it ain't over here. I've been on top of you niggas for many years. You know what I'm saying? With that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The evidence speaks to the fact that we are African people. All this nonsense that you niggas talking about can be refuted by a fifth grade in science class. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna start our assault on you niggas. I don't care who you is. I don't care who you think you is. Nigga, I'll kick your dough in, nigga. And I see it's a lot of niggas on the internet. You know, I thought of, every 7 years you got to come through with that street sweeper again. You know what I'm saying? Cause like weeds, you niggas, you sprout back up. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we can't never, ever, ever let up off of you niggas. We can't never let it, because you see, a lot of niggas say, oh, Seti ain't on the internet. Yeah, because I'm in the background doing major shit. You understand what I'm saying? I done spent over damn near 12 years on YouTube. Remember, I started this shit. Okay, for all you niggas, I started this gangster shit. And it's the motherfucking thanks I get. You see what I'm saying? Some of you niggas wasn't even out of school yet. You understand what I'm saying? Some of you niggas was in elementary school. Some of you niggas was in junior high school, and I was already rocking this motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? But I see when niggas think that, that the giant is, sleep, you think I'm sleep. I'm just in the background doing greater shit. You understand? Which require me, you understand, to be in the laboratory. You understand? Mixing this shit up. But don't ever, 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 ever think that you can fuck with me. Any of you little niggas, okay? At all. Because, I done put so many niggas in the ground, nigga. It's ridiculous. Nigga, they probably subcontracting my ass at funeral home. How many motherfucking tombstones I done laid out there, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I try not to step on so many of you little niggas and give you time to grow. But some of you just got to be dealt with. Nah, and it ain't just these young niggas, because they getting it from these old niggas. Straight up. You understand what I'm saying? I'm seeing, videos, and I'm just saying, this ain't no just some new shit. This some old shit. But see, when I put that first flamethrower down on you niggas, you understand, you couldn't face me. So you niggas went and hid. Now y'all feel that, you think you could deal with me. You got a little bigger, you think, huh? You been doing your little push-ups, huh? And you think you can fuck with me. Okay, well, it's time now. It's time for me to start running up on you niggas. This Aboriginal thing, this Aboriginal thing. The Moors is one of the first, groups that I heard speak, such fraudulent information. Now, number one, I'm gonna have some slides up. I ain't too much paying attention to the chat. My G's out there, that's my moderator. I got my lead moderators. Y'all my mans in there for today. If you do a good job, I always call on. You understand what I'm saying? But y'all know if Django come in there, y'all already know that's my lead moderator. And Patak, if they come in, you understand what I'm saying? They holds that shit down. Ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? You know, have mercy, but don't have no mercy. Now, people can speak, you know, where, you know, if they don't totally agree, that's all right. You understand? But if they get to talking flagrant, get their ass up out of there. Quick. You understand? I don't, you know, and people know how I rock and roll over here. If your ass get blocked on my shit, don't come whining to get back on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because this motherfucker will be rocking. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, dealing with the Moors, and when we talk about Aboriginal, and I got some definitions I want to put up. You understand what I'm saying? I got some definitions I want to put up, and I might just read this one out. You understand? Because when we talk about indigenous, let's deal with that word, indigenous. It says originating or occurring naturally in a particular place, native. Now, when you look inside of it, indigenous, you see gene. Okay, you see gene. Matter of fact, let me go and bring this on up. Let me go on to work on you, niggas. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna throw two daggers in your ass quick, right in your chest. And let me tell people, if y'all don't know what a dagger is, you know, many niggas out there took that from the God. Niggas call themselves the dagger squad and shit, and they're, you know, still in my lingo. You niggas can't even live without me, nigga. Can't even live without me. All the fucking shit I done added to the culture, even my enemies got to steal from me. Okay? So let me bring this shit up so I can throw these daggers. And what a dagger is, when you throw a dagger in, it's best left in. Because if you try to pull that motherfucker out, it's gonna start gushing. You see what I'm saying? So that's why when, you know, when I throw certain daggers in motherfuckers' chest, like a lot of questions just ain't been answered. You know why? They don't even want to fuck with it. Because they know that's just gonna open up more doors and more doors and more doors, more questions that they can't handle. Okay? So let me go on and bring something up. Where that damn lecture at? It ain't even a lecture, it's just some, you know, some visuals I done threw aside to help me along the way. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Stay with me now. Stay with me. Let me see. Let me grab my monitor right quick. Let me grab my monitor. I need to be seeing what's going on. Because I be hitting so goddamn hard. That they start fucking with the internet. They say, take this nigga off the internet. He hitting us too goddamn hard today. Okay, I see. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so we dealt with indigenous. Okay, and you see inside of indigenous, you see the term gene. Okay, and that's very key. That's very key. Now, you can migrate somewhere. Okay, number one, you can migrate somewhere and you could be the first migrant in the land. That don't make you indigenous to the land just because you the first migrant in the land. Okay, when you look at a person's physical makeup, it's gonna tell you a lot of where they come from. Okay, if you see a man who damn near pale as snow on the goddamn ground, you know he sound ridiculous talking about he come from Africa. And the shit that, see, we don't look at the reverse sides of the coin. Wait a minute, hold up. I'm gonna come back in. I got to let y'all see me. I'm gonna come back to that. We don't see the sickness in the shit that we say. I'm gonna come back to that. I'm gonna come back to that. When I start hitting, but sometimes you got to warm it up. Because there's two sides to every coin. And when the white man say he come out of Africa, okay, and we looking at that cracker pilling all over the goddamn planet, he pilling in Denmark. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you look at the ratio of nations that got high percentage of skin cancer, shit, Denmark is damn near one of the ones at the top. So he can't even really exist in Denmark. But he got this theory that all people come out of Africa. How? How, goddammit? How can that be possible? And so when and the flip side of that is black people, richly melanated people, talking about that they native to the northern regions, okay? And I had to, and if I have to look it up, I will look it up. You understand? Where I went to the most northern country in Africa, Egypt. Now, you might got Morocco over there or whoop-de-woo. I didn't go into Morocco, but yes, I did. I did go into Morocco, and up in the mountains, you might get a little snow. But the last time it snowed in Egypt was 1981, and it was on the fringes. And before that, it was 113 years before that. So, you know, shit can happen. But what's more probable to happen is what we gonna deal with. So I went to the most northern nation that I could, which was Egypt. And like I said, the last time it snowed in Egypt was in 1981. And before that, they say it was damn near 113 years before the last time they seen a little sprinkle. And that shit wasn't right, you know, in the southern part. That shit was on the Mediterranean. So if you go down to Aswan, which is in the south, you ain't gonna see nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And then I went to South Africa. You know what I'm saying? Which is the most southern nation in Africa. And they done had 22 cases of snow. Hear me out. Is we good in here? Is we good in there? Is we good in there? I'm making sure. Let me make sure we good in the house. I had to check my monitor. How we looking? Okay, we good. We Gucci. We Gucci out there? Give me a one if is we Gucci out there? Let me know. All right. All good. All right. I'm going to come to y'all, so y'all stay with me. Because where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? They always trying to sabotage me. So I went to South Africa. Hear me out. And they was in the same predicament. You understand? As Egypt. Had 22 cases of some damn snow in the last 150 damn years. Okay, 22 cases. So I went to the most northern, and why? That's the furthest from the equator. Okay, you got the equator in the middle of Africa. So I went to the most southern nation, and I went to the most northern nation, Egypt and South Africa. Okay, and damn it, you only gonna get every blue moon. When I say every blue moon, I'm talking about every 30 damn years, you might get some snow that gonna come down in Egypt or damn South Africa. But now when you come over to America, okay, North America, okay, you talking about, wait a minute, it's time to come in. It's time to come on in with it's time to come on in with these hard-hitting facts. It's time to come on in with these hard-hitting facts now. It's time to come in with these hard-hitting facts. Where that? Where I'm gonna go? Where I'm gonna go? I'm gonna go first. All right. That ain't where I want to go. Here we go. Let me start it up. Okay. Now you looking at the last ice age that was on the planet. Now I don't know if that was like 10,000 years ago or whatever. You understand? I should have got that, but I don't need it because it's still goddamn cold in the same goddamn area. Okay? It's still cold in the same goddamn areas. You looking primarily damn near the whole north of the United States of America was up under ice. Okay? We talking about Michigan, Minnesota, all that shit up there. Even Ohio. You understand what I'm saying? New York, Massachusetts, New England. You understand? Even down damn near to Washington, D.C. was under the ice. Okay? So we talking about that this region up here is not an area. Yeah, when you talking about indigenous, you know what I'm saying? What you think gonna be, that's why you got woolly mammoths and shit. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have cold climate animals in this area, okay? Only in the damn summertime where you probably see something, leap up out the damn cave or something like a bear or something. But you're gonna have the kind of animals that could survive this kind of winter. You understand what I'm saying? So when you talking about a human type, you're gonna be, it's just like being in Europe. It's just like being in Europe. And when we talk about the white man come up out the cave, this is basically the same environment. Okay? Even on down into the southern states, which I will get into, because they having all type of snowstorms all over the fucking South right now. Yeah, it's getting a little hotter, but you seeing the reality that even in Tallahassee, Florida, they had goddamn some inches of snow down there. And it ain't like in Egypt where you have it once every damn 30, nigga. It be snowing down and got cold down in Tallahassee, northern Florida, all the goddamn time. I was down there. I couldn't even goddamn believe it. I say, where my goddamn coat at? You understand? I done been down there more than once. Now, maybe down in Miami where it's tropical, but northern Florida is not in the tropics. Only the southern tip of Florida is in the tropics. So right here, again, you looking at, you understand how much of northern United States was under ice. And the rest of the shit, even though it wasn't under ice, goddamn it, you that close to the North Pole, nigga, you already know that shit get cold too. You got snowstorms in Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, VA, nigga, Kentucky, Tennessee. You have snow all through that shit. So how in the fuck, when we talking about indigenous, when you talking about that mean where the gene developed, and they didn't study genes. These goddamn scientists, they know where genes come from. You understand? Just like watermelon. Watermelons don't come from the United States. Come from Africa. Certain shit was brought here. You understand what I'm saying? And then, but it's still not like if it was grown at the crib, okay? You can bring a goddamn German shepherd over here. That don't make, and you can produce generations and generations and generations of goddamn German shepherds, but they still German shepherds. You understand? Only Africans come over here and become a goddamn Aboriginal or this, that, and the third. And I was even looking on this documentary about New Orleans where they down there at Mardi Gras dressing up as some goddamn Indians. You understand? They have dance off, what they call them tribes. So it's in the Native American expression. And I'm thinking to myself, why would you spend that much motherfucking time dressing up like a goddamn Indian and you know damn well you are African? And they knew that. They said, when we do this in honor of the Indians that helped us during, well, man, fuck that. You ain't gonna get all that kind of praise. I'll give you a shout out, my nigga, but you ain't I'm not about to be dressing up like no goddamn Indian. And that's the major expression of who the fuck I am. Y'all is ridiculous with that shit. They not even indigenous to they migrated over. Okay? They migrated over. And you keep saying, oh, these is dark-skinned Indian. Even if they was dark-skinned, them motherfuckers come from India, in Asia. They came across that Bering Strait. When you look at hair on this planet, when you look at the dominant gene, Africa got woolly hair. Okay, I don't understand how you niggas keep thinking that a straight-haired, dark-skinned Indian is us. Nigga, ain't no straight-haired tribe in Africa, no damn where. I went from north to south, east to west. I have not yet found a straight-haired tribe nowhere in Africa. So how in the fuck do we continue to think that these peoples is us? And I done ran down on you, nigga, how the, wait a minute. I can come back. Let me, y'all need to, you can see my goddamn facial expression. You see what I'm saying? See? That's ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous. So just as ridiculous as the white man saying he come from Africa, it's just as ridiculous as a man damn near dark as triple black midnight talking about he's indigenous to this continent when you know this goddamn continent is damn near like Russia in the northern region. That shit was like Russia and northern Europe under the goddamn ice. The same type of temperatures, the same type environment that produced the white man is the same type of goddamn environment that was over here in North America. And that shit was, and so you can automatically see that anything south of that ice is still cold. What the fuck is y'all talking about? I'm about to show this shit. They just shut fucking North Carolina down. You understand what I'm saying? And all them damn southern states got a blast from the goddamn past. Some cyclone brought all that fucking snow across even Georgia, Texas. So the type of snow that you see in southern United States, you will never see in Africa. Never. Never. And I'm talking about the most northern and the most southern goddamn countries, which is Egypt and South America. Them goddamn Indians, you niggas keep pointing out, them motherfuckers came from up out of Asia, okay? They came from up out of Asia. The Africans that came over here were not walking, first and foremost. They always show you them motherfuckers walk across the bed. The Africans that came over here was on ships, and they settled where we see the most oldest, which I'm gonna show. I have to warm shit up. Was Mexico, which wasn't no Mexico at that time. You see what I'm saying? We're talking about the Olmecs, who produced the most advanced, okay? I ain't talking about no Mayan. I'm not talking about no Inca. I'm not talking about no Aztec. All them motherfuckers came in, and if you read their history, they'll tell you that all of them damn sites down there were already built, and they came in and they just set up on the land, okay? They co-opted the land, but they co-opted the sites, okay? They say the damn pyramids was built by the gods. It was built by the gods, African gods. And I can go down all of the cultural evidence to prove that even that Olmec damn calendar, when you look at it, that's the same calendar in the ceiling of Dendera, or the temple that's sacred to Heru. Okay, we dealing with facts today. When you look at they got Hormacus, they got sphinxes, they got, not only do they got pyramids, they got kings buried in pyramids, in sarcophaguses. Okay, we talking about shit that you just can't, coincidentally, build, thousands and thousands and thousands of miles away. That's just like skyscrapers. You see what I'm saying? Until them damn Arabs came in contact with the West, who had, advanced the skyscraper technology, it was the United States that advanced it based on the information that they got out of Africa. Okay, they didn't build none in Europe. Okay, they got that shit from the information they got out of Africa. And so the skyscraper of today was advanced in America. Anybody that fucked with America, then you got some of their technology. Just like all them goddamn, supersonic planes. Them goddamn Arabs can't build no super. They buying it from America. You just can't up and just invent no advanced technology like that, because it takes thousands and thousands and thousands of years to develop that kind of science. Okay, so when you look at all of the similarities between the Olmecs, which is the oldest civilization, I'm not talking about no goddamn tents. I'm not talking, we not living in no goddamn tents. We've been in goddamn pyramids down 5,000, 6,000 BC. What the fuck would we be in that far back in goddamn civilization like that? Living in some goddamn tents and with some goddamn buffalo skins on our goddamn back. Why would we come over here and go backwards like that with your dumb ass? Even the Olmecs was more advanced than that. They was trying to, mimic the Olmecs. That was the civilization to mimic in this part of the world. And they came from Africa. I'm just warming up now. I'm just warming up for all you niggas talking about y'all indigenous to a fucking ice box and got all that melanin in your goddamn skin. Even them dark-skinned motherfucking so-called Indians came from Asia. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't fucking was indigenous to this land. They migrants, and we are migrants. Okay, but we the first migrant. And so the first man in the land can be assumed to be indigenous because nobody preceded him. But when you deal with his genetic makeup, you're gonna find the evidence that he's not indigenous to the land. He's just the first migrant of the land. And that's where y'all become confused. Who the fuck gonna leave a paradise to come over here to this motherfucking ice box and put their whole civilization in peril? Anybody living over in this shit, and especially if you have not developed the know-how to live in this kind of environment, nigga, you putting your life and your civilization in peril. And many of them crazy ass crackers, that just show you, even though they come out the ice, they hadn't developed the know-how, because many of them motherfuckers came over here and died in this goddamn ice box. This North America is an ice box, you dumbass niggas. Let me go back to the damn facts. Let me go back to the facts. Go back to the goddamn fact. You don't like it, get your ass up off. That's just elementary right there. That's just elementary. You understand what I'm saying? Elementary science. When you look at this, you see polar bears and shit, they white. You understand? On the top. You understand? Most of them, the rabbits and the white, the snow fox and everything that develop up in that area is white. Okay, so you, again, half of the goddamn United States was up under the damn glaciers. Okay, in South fucking America, being that close, you just know the wind blowing off of that shit is gonna freeze. Man, when that ice was on that goddamn, the top, you can probably feel the damn wind blow damn near probably down to South America at that time. Okay, and you remnants, damn ice, them snowstorms, and that ice falling on even southern states. And we got to deal with them facts. All right, let me go on back to these maps. So let me go up top. Now, right here, you seeing the continent as it's supposed to be seen. Okay? You seeing the continent from because we came down the river. Okay? Civilization started in the heart of Africa, around the Great Lakes region of Africa. Okay? And these are the Great Lakes right here. You got, which ain't no Lake Victoria, and that's been criminally renamed. You understand? But you got Lake Tanganyika, you got Lake Malawi, you got Turkana, you got Kivu, and what I got, and this is fresh water now. This is fresh water. So you got all these hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different fish in the water. You got fresh water, you got heat. Anytime you look at springtime, you see that's the time where life is, abundant on the planet. So when you talking about how life came upon this planet, it's just more probable that it came up in an area where it was hot, where they had all the necessities of survival. You got fresh water now, fresh water. We ain't talking about no salt. What we're talking about, and that's a jewel of Africa that most people don't even talk about. What the fuck? Why would we even leave? And we got the Congo, we got the rainforest right next, to these lakes, which is going west. You got the Congo rainforest, which is the lungs of the planet. You got tens of thousands of plants, medicine, fresh air. You got all the, tens of thousands of animals that's only, that only live in the rainforest. And then you got the freshwater lakes. Yeah, then you got the Nile, you got the Congo, but more so the Nile because the Congo is, less you can't navigate the Congo River like you can, but at certain points you can. But the Congo, but the Nile is more navigable. You can navigate the Nile. So you got all type of highways that will lead from these fresh water all the way down to Egypt. You see what I'm saying? And so Egypt is a paradise. Okay, Sudan along that Nile is a paradise. Nobody is leaving paradise, even if you go into West Africa. You got what they call Garden of Edens over there. You understand what I'm saying? You got Gardens of Edens on north, south, east, west in Africa. And there's no way you gonna make me believe that we're indigenous to a goddamn ice box, and here you looking at the Garden of Eden paradise on the planet. You see more life in Africa. God damn it. And then when you're looking at population today, Africa is going to be at 2 billion. Let's be clear about it. Okay, Africa is going to be at 2 billion. I give it less than about 25 years. Africa is going to be at 2 billion. And then you look at, all of her descendants on the planet. There is more African people on the planet than any other people. But the heart of our people is in Africa. If it's 2 billion people, African people in Africa, then that is even more so of that's where we originated from. Okay? No other layer, even though we got Africans in North America, you got Brazil, you got the islands. You can put all the Africans together in North and South America and add them probably to the Africans in Asia, and it's still not going to outnumber the Africans on the continent. And why would they outnumber? Because of look at all the water, the food. You understand? They got fruit trees, goddamn it, probably thousands of different types of fruit trees, all type of vegetables coming up out the damn ground. That these crackers is taking the food out of Africa and feeding the world. And that's key. That's key. Even the Romans knew that Egypt was the bread basket. That's what fed the Roman Empire. So those are just major attributes that you just cannot ignore. You see what I'm saying? Let me move on. You're looking at all that. Now you show me the animals of North America. See, we're looking at the animals in the same way you looking at all these, these just, famous animals that everybody around the world know, from the elephant to the giraffe, to the lion, to the leopard, to the cheetah, to the gorilla, you understand? And hundreds of more animals. You understand? When I used to watch National Geographic, they'll be flying over Africa and you will see, I mean, one animal, it'd be thousands of one damn animal just running, and it just herds and herds and herds of animals. You understand what I'm saying? Because Africa is paradise. This is where African people began. I don't go into all that humanity shit. You understand what I'm saying? People want to latch on when it's time to steal the fucking resources. But when it's time to give African people liberation and redemption, I don't hear shit from them. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear all of that. white humanity came. Ain't no humanity came out. I tell you what, if the white man come out of Africa, tell his ass to move back, and I give his ass 100 years, bitch, and they'll all be in the fucking ground. If you cannot live in Africa today, you couldn't live in Africa yesterday. So how in the fuck is we claiming all of humanity? See, we so busy looking at shit that don't matter. You got all these other races stealing goddamn the jewel of the planet. Even the Russians, the Chinese, and I've been going over this shit. Okay? I've been going over there and breaking it down from the military geography of who's trying to steal the wealth. And I'm just dealing with the animal life. I'm dealing with the geographical paradise. I ain't even went under the ground and deal with the precious minerals. That's why the Egyptian kings and the Nubian kings and queens were so, worldwide known and having so many jewels and gold and this, that, because Africa is the land of precious minerals. Okay, we got more gold, we got more diamonds, we got more precious minerals than any other continent on the planet, even oil. And I can get into that, but I won't get into that right now. You understand? We'll come back on that maybe tomorrow and deal with that, because some of you niggas need to go back to geography and basic motherfucking science to deal with some shit. You see what I'm saying? So just as you seeing all of these rivers and all of these lakes in Africa, these is highways. Even the animals take these highways. This is the Garden of Goddamn Eden. Okay, let me move on. So when you looking at, this is the east coast of Africa, and you looking at what they call the so-called Indian Ocean. Ain't no goddamn Indian. Ain't no Indian. Okay? African people was in all of the land masses that you call Iran, Iraq, Pakistan, India, damn Vietnam, Cambodia, Indonesia, Australia. Even if you go to Papua New Guinea and you look up Papua, they got some of the most woolly hair on the planet. But you don't understand that the Africans that you see in Papua New Guinea was populating every land mass that you see in Asia. You understand? And that the people that you see there today are, you understand, intruders. You understand? They are intruders on the original Kushites that ruled from Africa all the way, goddamn it, to Australia. Okay, this is the first world that we, from Africa is the first world, and what I call the Kushite Ocean, because it ain't an Indian no goddamn where on the scene. The Indian is a recent goddamn mutanoid that come up out them, and out of that damn Dravidian came the white man. That's why he called himself a Caucasian. A Caucasian. A carcass and a damn Asian combined. He's a carcass and an Asian. He never wanted to be an African until he seen the greatness that was down in them tombs, and then he seen them damn jewels and all them diamonds and that gold that was in the ground, and then he made up the myth, oh, we come from Africa. Oh, no, the hell we didn't. See, that's the setup, to go in there and steal our wealth. You understand? To go in there and steal our wealth and steal our damn land. So now niggas want to be a Hindu. You wearing your back and shit and do all this crazy shit that, they done stole that and ain't even got the power to even emulate the greatness of Africa. The Indian try so hard to be older than Africa. And the first thing I say, well, shit, let me go in there and look at their temples. And yes, the Kushites left some temples in there that should be honored. And we know that it was us. But when you look at that so-called Dravidian, I ain't talking about the straight head Dravidian. I'm talking about the woolly head Kushite. When you look at them Buddhas, they ain't got no straight hair on their head. They got woolly hair on their head. Those are the original Kushite. I'm not talking about the straight head, goddamn Dravidian, this, that. That's a goddamn mutanoid. And them is the same motherfuckers that came over here to North America. They came through that goddamn Bering Strait. That's where they came from. Okay, the African again sailed over. Okay, and he landed in an area that's more suitable to, more similar to the environment which he come from, and then more suitable to his body type. What the fuck he gonna come up here and live in a goddamn ice box? They went into the tropical. You know, Mexico is in the tropics, which I'm gonna deal with. Let me come on over here. Let me come on over here. Let me come on over here. All right, here we go. Here we go, right here. So this is the way it should be because, you know, the North is at the bottom. It's not at the top. See, that's that Eurocentric shit. When you see how civilization came to be, it came from the south of Africa down to Egypt. Okay, so Egypt is at the bottom. That's the last civilization to come up on the Nile Valley. You see what I'm saying? Egypt is down north. You see, Tanzania, Mozambique is up south. Okay, and this is where, so we looked at, you know, Europe at the bottom. Okay, so when you come over here and look, you know, our people came into the Gulf of Mexico, and yes, they was in South America too, because those are areas that's more similar to where we came from, even though those lands are not as rich, and even though it's hot, and they got some beautiful lands down there. Don't get it twisted. South America is not minerally rich. It does not have the animal life as Africa, even though it is a wonder of the world. But that just show you how Africa even make another wonder of the world, nigga, take 4th, 5th place. That just show you. You understand what I'm saying? They knew who the gods was on the planet. And when you read their sacred text, they say that the gods came from the direction of Africa. Even when you looking at them Olmecs heads, you understand? They was looking back towards Africa. They was looking to, when they found them near the oldest pyramid that's at Levanta. The pyramid of Levanta is the oldest pyramid in the Americas, okay? And that the Olmec heads was in front of that pyramid. They was looking to the Atlantic from whence they came. And even them damn Indians will tell you that the gods came from the Atlantic Ocean. That's the facts. That's the fact that don't nobody want to deal with, and I can get off into that to show you the differences between the Africans and them damn Indians, and they still got evidence of that based on, you understand, a lot of their codexes. You can tell the difference between the Africans. You can even see the Twa, the little Twa, which they call the pygmy over here. Let me keep it moving. So now, this is the global map of indigenous skin colors that we're looking at today. So when you look at Africa and you look, and you know, especially off of that equator, you see that it's triple black. You see when then you move a little bit up, it's dark brown, you see, but it's still black. You understand? Then you go up a couple more and it's still brown, dark brown. And then when you get to damn Egypt at the top, you understand what I'm saying? It's still brown. Okay? Now, when you come over to America, that can be deceiving. You understand what I'm saying? Because just like I said, you got snowstorms that happen all the way down to Florida that never happened in goddamn Africa. Never. You see what I'm saying? So the area you see in starting with Mexico, a little part of Florida, you understand what I'm saying? That's where you get some tropic. That's where you get some tropic. And so that's where our people landed. You see what I'm saying? And when you deal with they got the level of melanation in a person's skin based on these layers of colors. Okay, and so when you got to be the dark, you got to go to the darkest. That's the indigenous, because based on genes that the light cannot produce the black. The light can't produce the black. So when you look at when you go to Northern Africa and you see that tan brown can't produce the layer of darkness right above it. And nor can that layer of darkness produce the one right above it. And nor can that one produce the darkest color, which is at the equator of Africa. Okay, so you have to start with the darkest color because the blackest man can produce an albino. Okay, that cannot be reversed. So if you start with the darkest gene in Africa, it is no way you're going to produce that kind of gene over here in North. You can't even produce it, goddamn it, nowhere in South America. Damn, now you got a couple areas in South America that got that. Now, Australia, that's not it. They migrate. That's showing you the level of blackness that was through the Kushite Ocean, because the South Pacific islands, southern, not even southern China, northern China, all of that at one time was populated by the dark melanated people. Okay, it was much darker than what it is. They done committed genocide on our people over there, just like they done committed genocide on the continent, just like they done committed genocide over here. Okay, just like they committed genocide over here. Now, what really kills me is when you break this shit down. And let me come out of this, because you need to see my face on this. Let me come out of this. You need to see my face on this. That science right there. That basic, and I'm gonna go back to it. Let me put my monitor down. See, and then in order to pull this shit off and try to trick people that they indigenous, these niggas will say that the slave trade did not happen. That it did not happen. And I say to myself, nah, I honor the old Macs. I honor the old Macs. I say that's our people. That's our science. I honor the Naga Kushite. Okay? Those are our people. You understand? And I know that that was our empire. But Africa is the crib. That's our home. That's our holy of holies. Why is it that these niggas have to discredit the African slave trade just to say that they indigenous over here? See, that's too damn lies I got to deal with. The vicious lies that I got to deal with. You have to discredit. And when you look even in the islands, when you look at Haiti and you look at the dominant religion down there, you know it come from Africa. You know it, even when you deal with the Jamaicans. You understand what I'm saying? They say Ethiopia is the Holy Land. You see what I'm saying? And then when you go down to Brazil, you understand what I'm saying? It's too evident on where they come from, because they still hold on to traditions that could be traced right back to Africa. Not no goddamn straight-head Indian up in no goddamn North America. That's ridiculous to say this shit. And then the crazy part about, just like I told the Moors, you act like the white man was the only motherfucker recording the Atlantic slave trade. That he just made some shit up, okay? That he made some shit, that we wasn't documenting our damn self. When you go down to Cuba and you go down into South America, Brazil and so forth, and you hear the tales, these are not tales that were taught to them by the white man. Okay, these was tales that was taught to them by their ancestors, that they carry traditions that they carry on today. So for you motherfuckers to act like the only information about the slave trade being given to us by the nigga, we know when somebody taking us up out our goddamn home, nigga. We don't need no goddamn records from no damn. And then you got to understand that the white man is a liar, and you white man niggas is some goddamn liars. Okay? You know how many people were murdered in Africa, and it's clear that we don't even start to count unless if you start on that damn near 500 million. And I'm gonna show you why, and I'm gonna prove this shit to you. And when you use your logic, we didn't say they brought 100 million Africans over here. We say 100 million died just the Atlantic slave trade. Okay, but at the same time, you got to understand the Arab had a slave trade going to India, going to China, going into East Asia, So you had the Arab that went on for 1,000 years. The Arab was in the slave trade before he was even in Islam. The so-called Arabs was already into slave trade. Go and listen to me. Let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. If you hear my voice, go get you some Dr. Ben and get you some Dr. Clark. first and foremost. Fuck everybody else. I love, it's other scholars. But I'm just telling y'all, man, y'all need to get y'all some Dr. Ben and Dr. Clark, number 1 and 2. You understand what I'm saying? When you get Dr. Ben and Dr. Clark, nigga, that's just a prerequisite. I don't give a fuck about nobody else you listening to. Okay? I don't give a fuck about them. Get you some Dr. Ben, and that include the other great scholars. But them is the top. If you got Dr. Ben and you got Dr. Clark, nigga, you tight. Nigga, you on your way. It's just certain shit. It's certain shit that students that been trained by Dr. Ben and Dr. Clark, you just ain't gonna get away with no bullshit like that. It's too much documentation. We talking about grandmaster scholars of grandmaster scholars. You know what I'm saying? That you ain't just gonna, because the facts gonna be put in your face quick. You understand what I'm saying? So when we say that 100 million, we didn't say 100 million, okay? We say 100 million died. They threw so many, it was so many slaves that was jumping in the damn ocean. It was, how many Africans died before they can even get us on the damn boats? You think you can just, if you study any war, when you go into a man's land, we scrapping. We scrapping, goddammit. So it was many, many, many years where it was just scraps. You see what I'm saying? Where we was warring and shit. You ain't just going in there taking nobody. Yeah, we didn't know what was going, but now we know. And them fake ass Moors was the Africans, them weak motherfuckers. They ain't Africans, they Muslims. Them niggas is Muslims. They the ones that traded on Africa. You weak mother. You went up there, and you laid up there with that white man woman, and you laid up there with them, with that, I don't think the Arab woman's up there, but the white man, and you done had them babies, and them babies end up turning on you, motherfucker. You laid up there for 200, 300, 400 years, 500 years. You didn't come your ass back to Africa and renew your blood. You laid up there and the enemy became family, and that white woman told her children to overthrow your ass. And so you was embarrassed. And so you come up out of Europe, wanting to find a way that you can regain some type of prestige. And you told that white man, because that white man wanted to go into Africa and sack Africa of its riches. He say, no, master, you can't go in. I can go in because I'm dark skinned. They gonna trust me. You understand? They ain't gonna trust you. So them is the motherfuckers that went into Africa and laid out the blueprint for that white man to come in and do what he did. Okay, so when they say, see, that's them niggas that always talking about they indigenous. See, they don't want to say what they did, you understand, to affect the slave trade. They don't want to say what they did. Them is the Uncle Tom traitorous ass niggas that set Africa up. When you look at who destroyed Timbuktu, who destroyed Songhai, it was the Moors, the Almoravids. Okay, go look it up. Who destroyed Ghana? It was the Moors. Okay, every fucking time it was the goddamn Moor, them old Arab wannabe ass niggas. See, y'all done got me back on you niggas, and I'm not letting up all for you niggas. I'm putting the pressure on you niggas in 2019 until I stamp the whole goddamn fake ass wannabe movement out. You niggas don't want to be African. You want to be a white man's nigga. These goddamn, after this white man get through putting his foot, these Mexicans gonna put their foot in y'all ass. Because they don't see you running this shit, nigga. These motherfucking Mexicans don't see you niggas as original. They don't see you as original. They see moving this cracker up off this land so they can take power. And they don't see you niggas original. And so you niggas gonna flee from your culture thinking that this motherfucker gonna have mercy on you. And he murdering motherfucker Africans all out west, murdering Africans all down in South United Snakes of eating all over. Niggas is beefing and niggas talking about black and brown. Black and brown what? Black and brown war going on in this bitch. He don't see no place for you. He see his people assuming power, okay? And if your ass, if they send niggas, if Donald Trump send niggas down there to for to fight them motherfuckers for that wall and all of that shit. They killing y'all ass too. They see y'all niggas as the enemy. Okay, and they see this land as their land. Even though, you understand, they can hide this shit. As far as I'm goddamn concerned. They can have this shit. Cause once we get back our original fucking lands, goddamn it, in the South, we don't need this shit. You bitches can go on up there and freeze y'all motherfucking ass off. Do what you do. Just don't bring your ass south or that goddamn Mexico goddamn border, bitch. Everything, but under a certain parallel, that's African people. We running that shit. If it's tropical, that's us. Because we looking at you, motherfucker. That's our land. They not original over here. That's some bullshit. So we do have claim to the land as the original migrant, but goddamn it, we got a greater fight at home. If we get Africa back, we don't need shit from nobody else. That's what's wrong. Y'all fighting these little wars. Y'all never gonna win. Y'all never gonna win no shit like that. You understand? Y'all niggas don't want to fight nobody. Y'all niggas just want to throw y'all hands up and, become friends with somebody that don't want to be a friend to you. Like Dr. Clark said, we ain't got no goddamn friend. We can't even, if you can't find a friend in the goddamn mirror, you ain't got no damn friend. We ain't got none. And that's why we defeated inside and we looking for a nigga to, be a friend to us and thinking that they gonna have the kind of humanity that we got, have the kind of heart. They don't have that kind of heart. These are some cold climate, brutal motherfuckers. Did you see the Aztecs? You see them motherfuckers pulling motherfuckers' hearts out and shit? Okay? They pulling motherfuckers' hearts out. So these them is some savage motherfuckers. They not the old man. And they know they not the old man. You understand? When I went down to Mexico, you understand what I'm saying? And we was going through a tour and whatnot. You understand what I'm saying? They had all type of videos on the Inca. They had all type of videos on the Mayas. Had videos on the Aztec. Them motherfuckers did not have one video on the damn Olmec. They tried to sweep the Olmec under the rug and then go put these old mutanoid Mexican look like he got maybe a little and still don't look like the Olmec. Okay? Still don't look like trying to steal the damn culture. But see, I'm the type of nigga that's brutal on it. Because I've been studying it for so long. And when I was down there, they did not want to hold a conversation with me. Because I would ask them motherfuckers key questions. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm looking in their books and shit. And you can see when they didn't even know that shit was down there. How the hell you gonna be original to the land? You got pyramids all through the goddamn jungle and you don't know they there. Bitch, you didn't have nothing to do with them. That's why you didn't know they was there. But when they found them damn pyramids, you know what they said? They say Egypt in America. This was all over the newscast and everything. Egypt in America. That's what so that let me know that when you first see some shit, your mind usually register, it do. The most obvious. You see? And so when they saw that, I got the damn news, and I'm going to put that up later. You know what I'm saying? My main thing today was just, and I'm going to get off into the temperatures of today. I'm going to get off into the temperatures. I'm not done. But I'll get on some of them other subjects maybe tomorrow. And I just keep going down the line, busting y'all up because you niggas, listen here, y'all niggas is some traitors. I'm just going to be real to you. That's the way I feel. Because, like I said, I honor the Olmecs. I say that's one of our beloved civilization. I honor the Naga Kushites. I say that's one of our beloved civilization. But I always connected to Mama Africa and say, these is our children that went out into the world. And they took a lot of Mother Africa with them. And you can see it in them. And I proves it. Hands down. Ain't no debating about it. So for these niggas to, even if you want to say I'm the original migrant in the land, I'm all right with that. If you saying you the original migrant of the land, we got claim to the land, we the original migrant, was nobody here before us, I can accept that. But for y'all niggas to say y'all indigenous, Y'all saying y'all indigenous to an ice box. Then that means you're going to have to cut off the dark-skinned Africans. You're going to have to cut the ones off. See, that's going to cause racism amongst our own people. You're going to say, oh, I'm not him. See, that's why they say we not Africans. Because that science is going to make your ass stand up. And you're going to have to acknowledge the scientific fact that ain't no man's as black as the Africans near that equator. That's about 20, 30 some damn countries ever gonna originate in a land like this. You see? And that's what indigenous means. That means where your genes originate. And like I said, you know, the darkest Africans at that equator, 30 some nations, cannot be original to an ice box that we call North America. So the only way you're gonna be able to pull that off is you're gonna have to say, I'm not African. Them not us. Them not us. You're gonna have to say that. Then you're gonna have to say, and the question becomes, why do you even have to say it wasn't no slave trade? You know, what's the cause of that? You can claim being the first migrant, but why do you have to denounce the obvious genocide against our people? That's why I got to see you, nigga. I really don't trust no nigga like that. I don't, because it's no need for you to denounce our obvious genocide. I'm not done. I'm gonna get off into some things. Something wrong with you niggas. It is. Something wrong with you. And like I said, I know you niggas. You the Moors that sold our peoples out. You the Moors that sold us out, that laid the inroad. You the nigga, Tibbo Tib, one of the niggified slave traders of the East Coast. Yeah, you Arab ass niggas selling Africans all over Africa. See, that's who you niggas. We got to deal with them. We got to deal with them Islamized niggas, them Moors who laid the inroads for the white Arab and the white European to come into Africa and do it. And the descendants of them niggas today is these niggas claiming to be Aboriginal. I'm gonna go to war with you niggas. Any one of you niggas want to step up and see me, I got that smoke for your ass. And I don't care which one of you niggas. I end your career, nigga. And any one of you niggas, hear my message. Call my name, nigga, if you feel like it. Call my name and I'm gonna be digging in your motherfucking chest, nigga, from the moment until that motherfucking tombstone is placed over your grave. Cause let me be real with y'all, nigga. Let me be real. I'm beloved by the people. My information is solid across a goddamn near 20-year span. You understand that? To the point, nigga, that I'm not going nowhere. You niggas thinking all you niggas doing is throwing pebbles, nigga. I'm beloved by the people, nigga. I'm going down as one of the greatest that ever did it. So it ain't nothing you niggas could do to me. You throw a pebble if you feel like it, nigga. But the dragon gonna come out on your ass, nigga. And all I'm gonna do is blaze fire on you niggas to the point where your career is over. I'm ending your motherfucking career if you say one fucking thing. Nigga, I'm digging every motherfucking day. I'm pounding you. I'm pounding the niggas around you niggas. I don't give a fuck who it is. Because anybody, I love Africa and I'm African people. And I took my oath to defend my people with my life. So if any of you niggas think that you could deal with me, I tell you what, step the fuck up on and try me and see what happened, nigga. I'm greater than I ever been. I just don't have to fuck with little niggas like you niggas no more because I'm an international scholar right now. And I'm building major shit, nigga, that'll never be taken up. Nigga, it's gonna be in the culture, nigga, 1,000 years from now. They're gonna say that sage, the greatest sage of all sages, nigga, Seti, nigga, worldwide education on global African history, not just no one area, nigga. How the hell see you can't see it because you over in one area, nigga. That's why I say, you know what? Even when I was studying my teachers, I said I got to master it all. You know, I see somebody over in India, then I seen some, you know, not too many people over in the old Mex. Then you know you got some people in Egypt, but they ain't really in Egypt. You know, you niggas is all over the place. That's why I say y'all niggas better get back to the master scholar. Dr. Ben, Dr. Clark, John G. Jack. You don't need no fucking body else. You understand what I'm saying? And the general, today's lineage, the one that was knighted by the Grand Masters, niggas, to do what I'm doing. You understand? You can't just jump up and do no shit like this. You got great scholars that then took goddamn 50 years to get these knowledge. Nigga, y'all going up here getting some goddamn Google shit, nigga. Nigga, get some goddamn books. Google ain't gonna say all that. Google you get your basic information off of Google, nigga. But that ain't where you go and get no goddamn the deep information. And then y'all let the motherfucking crackers come take the books that our scholars told they students to go study. And then the cracker go take the goddamn bibliography of the master teachers and go make documentaries and shit. I'm shooting holes through that shit. You see what I'm saying? Let me get back to this last part of the lecture. Get you some goddamn Dr. Ben and Dr. Clark, some John G. Jackson, some Chancellor William. But, you know, come through Dr. Ben and Dr. Clark first. You hear what I'm saying? Don't play yourself. Do not play yourself. Get back. If you're on that internet, type some, and I'll throw some videos up. Nigga, spend all next year. You understand what I'm saying? Studying you a lecture every day. You could do that if you wanted to. Come on off of that bullshit. Quit watching all them pornos and all them football games and all that goddamn dumb shit about these fake ass rappers, and put you a lecture on every damn day. You understand? An hour and a half. Educate. I guarantee you by the end of the damn year, your ass will be on fire. Okay, you will be ready. And then these weak ass niggas wouldn't be able to come. Too many of y'all then moved away from the ground scholars. You understand what I'm saying? We talking about African scholars, Walter Williams. We talking about scholars that spent 50 years, not just in the literature, but on the ground. See, you're an armchair scholar if you ain't done no physical research. See, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no firsthand experience. And so if you ain't got no firsthand experience, you better be very mindful of the scholars whom you assume to take information from. You want them to know that they solid as fuck. And you ain't gonna get no more solid than Dr. Ben and Dr. Clark. You not. Once you got Dr. Ben and Dr. Clark, the rest of the scholars gonna fall right in place. You're gonna go John G. Jackson, Chancellor Williams, Sheikh Diop. You're gonna go get Khalid Muhammad. All of that gonna fall in. You know what I'm saying? Khalid, that great general that, you know, got that warrior spirit that cannot be replaced. But when we talking about the scholarship, Dr. Ben and Dr. Clark, them is the greatest of all fucking time. Them is my teachers. Them is my master teachers who I love and will always honor. And I will always defend their honor. You understand what I'm saying? By staying on fucking top. Okay? On top. That's where you gonna see Sarasu and Seti. On top. And until I leave this motherfucker, that's where I'm gonna be. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna be right here on fucking top. Let's go back to this science. Let's go back to this science so I can take y'all out. I'm gonna give y'all 20 more hard ass minutes. And what I do is I'll pick this and go into another stage where I'm cracking y'all motherfucking head. Fucking traitors. Here we go. Let me get down here. You know what? Yeah, I want to do this. I want to do this right now. And then I got this broadcast. Where that at? I want to make sure I get everything. Right here. Y'all see that? Winter Storm 2018. Almost the entire East Coast is covered in snow. Y'all see that? This week, is ending with almost the entire East Coast being covered in a sheet of snow. A large, rapidly intensifying winter storm that began on Wednesday dumped over a foot of snow in New England, but also brought with it damaging winds and dangerous icy coastal flooding. I want y'all to look at this. Look at this. It also started Wednesday when most of the coast was under a winter storm watch or warning. It was the last thing East Coasters wanted after enduring one of the coldest holiday seasons on record. So you can see that shit is even down, man, into Tallahassee, Georgia, Alabama, South Carolina, North Carolina. Okay, I want y'all to see this. Blizzard warnings, winter storm warnings. You see what I'm saying? Winter weather advisory, winter storm watch. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? All the way down into northern Florida. And so what I'm saying to y'all is this is not like in Egypt where you got some snow, and it ain't gonna be no feet of snow. The shit that came down, that shit disappeared before it hit the goddamn ground. It snow in Egypt once every 45 years. It ain't rained in they saying damn near they ain't seen no goddamn rain in Egypt in over 6,000-7,000 years. Yeah, it rains, but that shit don't even touch the goddamn ground. Okay? So it ain't no winter in Africa. You see what I'm saying? There is no winter in goddamn Africa. So I want to show y'all that again, to show y'all total snowfall January 3 to January 3 to January 5th, 2018. Okay? 2018. Just to show y'all what type of weather pop off over here. Okay? Show y'all what type of weather pop off over here. Now, this was in 1973. Record snow in Georgia and South Carolina. Nigga, you talking about in Albany, Georgia, goddamn, it was 5 to 10 damn inches. You know, certain when it was 2 to 5. And then near Savannah, which you damn near as south as you could get. Columbus, Georgia, you talking about 15 to 20 inches. Macon, 15 to 20, Macon, Georgia. You see what I'm saying? I'm just showing y'all. Now we're going to deal with this slave trade. You know, I want to deal with this slave trade so we could get some of these numbers right. Now that's Leopold II, who ruled the Congo from 1885 to 1908 with his ugly ass. A vicious cracker, more vicious than Hitler. I want y'all to look at this. King Leopold II ruled the Congo from 1885 to 1908 as his personal fiefdom and business venture. Forced labor, enslavement, and mutilation of the native population was common. The Encyclopedia Britannica estimates the population lost at somewhere between 8 million and 30 million people. Wait a minute. So 1885 to 1900 is 15 years. Okay? And then you add, that's 23 years. 1885 to 1908. That's 23 years. And they talking about this cracker, King Leopold the Vicious, brutal, the second, murdered damn near 8 million to 30 million Congolese. You can see them cut their arms off. Let me come out of this. You got to see my face. Did you see that? That's one nation. One fucking nation from a 25-year period. Let me run the dates down. 1885, 1908. One nation in 25 years. One cracker wiped out damn near 8 to 30 million people. It's over close to 60 nations in Africa. I don't know how many nations was there at that time. So if one cracker wiped out that many Africans, hear me out, in a 25-year period, how many Africans you think died in a 400-year period? How many? And we got documentation. You understand? We don't need the white man, nigga. We got the arms, nigga. We got the legs and shit. You can even go to Belgium right now today. You can look it up. You go into they bakeries and shit. They got little chocolate hands. You understand what I'm saying? That they sell. And it was the hands of the Africans that motherfucker cut off down in the Congo. How could y'all motherfuckers trade on the African people like that and say that the African Holocaust did not happen when you got that much evidence? We don't need nobody, motherfucker. We got the missing lambs. Nigga, we know how many of our family was lost in that brutal fucking Holocaust. One cracker, Leopold. And you know who financed Leopold? The Rothschild. The Jew. That filthy, nasty ass Jew. That's what I say. See, too many times, that's why, I'm getting my own website is coming soon. I've been doing a lot of work and I outgrew myself to the point where, I need so much shit. You understand me? I need so much shit, and people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? They think that you posted, and when you ask a motherfucker, I don't ask you motherfuckers for shit because I do it for the love of my people. You understand what I'm saying? But when I don't hold my goddamn tongue, and motherfuckers want to know why I'm not up here, because I don't hold my motherfucking tongue. When I have to say it, the ancestors come through me, and I say I don't go light on nobody. When you done murdered that many of my people, and then I call you a bitch or something, then motherfuckers say, oh, you said it, you cussing. But motherfucker, that's the least I could do. That's the least I could. That's my ancestors coming up out of me in disdain of this cracker who was a fucking vicious genocidal maniac on my people. Okay? And so many times they can't stomach me. That's why we had a live stream. So I can go in like I need to go in. And many times, like right now, I might have in my mind, Seti, be light on it, don't be, goddamn it. But soon as I get in, the spirit get in me, and then before long, nigga, it's coming out. It got to be, somebody got to say it. We can't be a 30, 40 million quiet niggas in America. Everybody can't be quiet. Everybody can't walk the line. Everybody can't be a good nigga. We got to be some rebellious Africans today. We got to show, that's why they feared us so, because we was a rebellious people that we was not going to lay down to no slavery because we knew where we came. We knew the greatness of our people. And when you know the greatness, you don't lay down for shit. You rebel and rebel and rebel until the goddamn chains is broken and the goddamn back of the oppressor is broken. Until it got to the war is on. It ain't the war between Russia and the United States. It ain't the war between the United States and China. It's the war of Africa and the rest of the world. We have no friend. And everybody on this fucking continent on this planet deserve it. They deserve everything we gonna get at. That include the Mexicans. That include the white man. That include the Russian. That include the Chinese. That include the Korean, that include the Indian who came into Africa with the British as military in South Africa. You niggas want to bend your back You want to motherfucking burn incenses and do Hinduism and Gandhi with his racist ass. See, y'all niggas want to be everything but what she is. You're a beautiful African, a god and a goddess that put civilization on the planet. I'm getting ready to end. You can be everything that the white man wants you to be. You can be everything that somebody else wants you. But if you don't achieve the divine destiny that was given unto you by the creator, by this universe, when you was placed here on this planet, you have not achieved shit. You have wasted your fucking time on this goddamn planet. You niggas need to quit jaw jacking. You need to quit wasting too much time on frivolous shit. You need to cut off these goddamn holidays, like I said, and I'm gonna deal with that some more, because we spending too much on giving the oppressor more power. And you wonder why he killing our baby, shooting our brothers down in the street, shooting us, because you keep empowering this motherfucker to achieve that. You keep giving him too much motherfucking power. You understand what I'm saying? Take back, fuck the dollar. But while it's here, you take it and you put that in everything to catapult you where you need to be so you can lead these motherfuckers where they at. You see what I'm saying? Leave them where they at. If you want to be here, bitch, be here. Let that white man deal with your ass. We going back to Africa, and we going to give our brothers and sisters at home fair warning. We love you. And we know as brothers and sisters on the continent that think just like we think, rebellious. We letting you niggas know that you have led Africa astray. You understand what I'm saying? There is millions and billions of Africans on the continent that want to be free. Okay, they look at them goddamn niggas over there in charge of Africa just like we look at these Uncle Tom niggas over here. And it's a time for those rebellious Africans that know what it is to deal with them niggas. It's no other people let a traitor openly exist in their community and don't deal with them. So we got to deal with that. We got to wake up, family. We got to wake up. I hope this is a shout out to my people out there. I hope this is a shout out. Wake up. We're the field niggas. Okay, and that's why I love that word, nigga, field nigga. I'm not no African American. I don't want to clean up until the blood is, and once the blood is over, then I clean up. I don't want to clean up right now. Don't want to clean up right. I want to get dirty. You understand what I'm saying? And so I know you can, African Americans, the white man let you work on this. He'll let you come to his corporation and work. African American, Aboriginal niggas, they'll let you come to their university, okay, and work right in, even though he gonna treat you like a nigga, he all right with you. But that rebellious field nigga, he don't want to be nowhere near that. See, because he fear that. That's the most, he fear that field nigga more than he fear any other, even you Kemetic motherfuckers. All you gonna do is in Medu Netta and motherfucker, where the heat at, my nigga? Where the rebellion in your heart, my nigga? You ain't got that. So they don't fear you Kemetic niggas. They don't fear you want to be, all scholar, no goddamn rebellion, no nothing. Yeah, nigga, I pick up a book, but got the heat on my side all the time, nigga. You understand? And at any point in time, I checks out. Everybody know me. Motherfucker had to calm me down. As soon as a motherfucker say something to me, and your motherfuckers think, I don't got to run out there and be on the camera. I deal with this beast on a daily basis, and any motherfucker know me. Bitch, soon as you say something to me on anything stupid, I could be sociable out in public, but soon as you cross me and you say something stupid, bitch, I go to 200. Bitch, quick. I you know what I'm saying? I have no 1, 2, 3, 4. No, bitch, will go from 0 to 2,000 on their ass quick, because the rebellion is in me. I'm not trying to be a good nigga on the plantation. I'm trying to do the best I can to push my people forward, give them the best information. See, because you ain't gonna beat him if you ain't got the best information. You got to have the best information. If you're gonna go to war, you got to lay that shit out on, on the maps and shit. You got to lay how you gonna beat him. And when you beat him on the map and you beat him in strategy before you make the first move, you beat him in the mind. You understand? If you beat him in the mind, you already got that bitch checkmate. You beat him here. You beat him in strategy. And too many of you niggas out there, toy soldiers, want to pick up some heat, but you ain't got no strategy. So you niggas is, you beat him in the mind. When you beat him in the mind and you know exactly, and don't put everything out there to the people, into the public. Just because I'm shitting on the white man don't mean I gave no strategies or no nothing. Don't run your silly ass and say we gonna be down here with our guns on such and such and such, and so he can be down there kicking y'all motherfucking ass, embarrassing you motherfuckers, snatching your shit off on you and embarrassing you. Nigga, that ain't how no revolutionaries work. We don't, you don't broadcast what you got and what you gonna do. Bitch, you keep that shit hush, hush, nigga, and when it come, nigga, it come like an avalanche. It's too motherfucking late to get out the way. Keep it quiet. Keep it quiet. Keep it to yourself, but be rebellious at all times. When they disrespect, be rebellious at all times. You understand? Anytime they disrespect you, be rebellious at all times, because this is the hour. This is the hour. This is not the hour to turn down. It's not the hour to just put on your dress shoes and tap dance around for niggas and be a fucking gesture on the goddamn internet. Nigga, we need real motherfucking soldiers that know what it is, know what time it is, strategizing, defeating your enemy in your mind, defeating him in your mind, defeating him that laying the blueprint out. And when you then laid it out and you know every move that need to be made, when you let that first shot off, the avalanche coming. And when that avalanche get to coming, it's too late to move out the way. It's over. It's a wrap. So family, I love you. I'll be black tomorrow, hopefully. I done went in kind of hard. Went in hard now. So we'll see. But y'all know I got Naga Suit and Ra. Y'all know that's my third string page. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all know General Seti, you understand, is over there, but I can only upload on that. You understand what I'm saying? So again, I'm gonna do my best, you know what I'm saying, to stay up here. But when it comes to telling the truth, that I don't know how to soften that shit up. I don't know how to sprinkle sugar on the truth like that. I just give it to you because we need it raw. Too many of you niggas is confused. And when there's too much confusion now, you have to serve that shit raw, just like it is. You cannot take it. Get the fuck off my page. I don't give a fuck about you. Anybody don't give a fuck about me, I don't give 200-300 fucks about you. Get off my shit and get go. But I know you're going to be on my shit because you already know what it is. The greatest sage of the age, y'all. General Sarasu Seti, baby. And I'm out. I want to say prosperity to my family. I'll be black tomorrow. Same time, same place. Hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Pop.